Hello and welcome again to Fox Comics in beautiful downtown Marion, Illinois, and we are unpacking this week's comic book order. And today is Tuesday, December 15th, and all of these items that you're going to see will be on sale starting tomorrow, December 16th, Wednesday at 10 a.m. We're going to start with a great holiday gift idea because that's what we do. It's an Avengers Infinity War Infinity Stone Gauntlet Glove with LED lights. And you put this thing on your desk and it lights up. Plus you can flip it over and put your weed in there. So it's a twofold item that you can get a lot of use out of. Next up, and a little more excitedly so, is the Darth Maul half-scale resin bust. These are from the Legends. There's 1,000 of these made. They're hand-numbered. They're fantastic. It's a great value and a great Christmas gift idea. Get it while they're here. After that, some of the books that came in this week. The deluxe version of V for Vendetta, a beautiful story by Alan Moore, kind of apropos for today's times. That came in from Image Publishing. We have Volume 3 of Kieran Gillen's Die. Trade paperback arrived. And then also from Image, Ice Cream Man Volume 5. That trade paperback arrived. Also from Image, The Mart, Volume 1, trade paperback arrived. And then on a reorder, because it's a highly popular book, and if you're not reading Sonata, I'm going to tell you to do yourself a favor and read Sonata. It's a great read. But Volume 2 of that has come back in. So those who have been waiting for that know that it's there. Kind of a special announcement we wanted to make about this cover. Obviously, King in Black came in about 2-3 weeks ago. But we just got these number ones from a small, not too small, but a comic store in Terre Haute, Indiana called Summit Comics. They licensed this cover with Marvel and a variant artist named Inhyuk Lee. But these are available here at the store. We have a small limited number of them, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous variant. And so if that's something you are into, know that those are here. First up this week, we're going to start with a DC title, and it is issue 6 of Amnesis. And also from DC, issue 66 of Aquaman. And then one of our top 5 covers of the week is the Aquaman variant cover. Just a fantastic cover. Next up from Dark Horse Comics, Barbalian Red Planet by Jeff Lemire. It's issue 2 of Barbalian Red Planet. Part of the Black Hammer world, just a phenomenal run. If you've not read any of it, it's really well written, well put together. And that's the variant cover for issue 2 of Barbalian. Speaking of 2, those of you who missed out or are in on getting alternate covers, this is the second printing of the final issue of Batgirl, issue 50. But we got in some of those from DC, and I thought there might be some of you that missed getting issue 50 because it sold out rather quick, or you live in a town where they didn't get any. We have them here. For second printings are available. Next up, also from DC, issue 105 of Batman. And again, one of our top 5 covers of the week. I love the fact that the bat signal's on. Is the cardstock variant for Batman 105. And then even sassier, the 1 in 25 variants. We've got a couple of those. Just phenomenally well done. Beautiful, beautiful cover. Also from DC, issue 12, out of the 12 scheduled, of The Batman's Grave. So the final issue. Those of you reading this have been loving it, and I'm sure you hate to see it come to an end. Beautiful variant cover on that as well. Next up from Image Publishing, speaking of Mr. Fox's prom, Big Girls, issue 5. Also, speaking of Fox Comics, issue 1 of Black Cat. You would have thought that was Toot's pick this week, but nope, she turned her nose up at it. And that's the nullified variant for Black Cat, issue 1. And then the whimsical Scotty Young variant for Black Cat, issue 1. Next up from Titan Publishing, we have Blade Runner 2029. And that is issue 1 of that. And here's one of the beautiful, it's a sketch variant. And then another beautiful variant. And then yet another variant cover. And then if you like Peach Momoko, there's a Peach Momoko variant. So a lot of beautiful covers. That's actually in our top 5 covers of the week. So great job, Titan. Next up, from Image Publishing, we have issue 4 of Bomb Queen Trump Card. And that is issue 4 of that. Marvel is up next with issue 26 of Captain America. And a fantastic cover there. The nullified variant is gorgeous as well. Next up, from DC, we have Catwoman 28, which is not doing bad for a series that was originally scheduled for 12. And then Toot's Pick of the Week, the variant cover for Catwoman 28. Just fantastic. Image Publishing is up next with Steve Orlando's Commanders in Crisis, issue 3. And there is the lovely variant cover for Commanders in Crisis, issue 3. Next up from Scout Comics, we have issue 3 of Concrete Jungle. Dark Horse Comics is up next with issue 4 of the 4 scheduled of Cyberpunk Trauma Team. Next up from DC and Scott Snyder, we have Dark Knight's Death Metal, issue 6. And that's the A cover, the foil cover. Then we have the string of beautiful variants. They are just fantastic. I love the T-Rex. His small arms remind me of our governor. And then that is the last variant cover for Dark Knight's Death Metal. Several of those were in the top 5 covers of the week. Next up from Marvel, we have Deadpool, issue 9. And then from Image Publishing, we have Jonathan Hickman's Decorum. And I believe that is issue 6. Those of you who are enjoying his X-Men run will get a kick out of that. There's the Decorum issue 6 variant. Speaking of top 5 covers of the week, Dynamite Publishing gets there with issue 9 of Deja Thoris. Just a beautiful, well-executed cover. Congratulations, Dynamite. Speaking of Dynamite, issue 3 of Dynamite from Dynamite Publishing is out next. Then from Titan Comics, we have issue 2 of Doctor Who comic. And then the fantastic variant for that. One of the comics Mr. Fox is looking most forward to this week is up next from Boom Studios. The Expanse, issue 1. And I believe that's scheduled for 4. And I believe we got variants with that. I think I just forgot to pull them for this video. So I believe we have variants for The Expanse. Next up from Marvel, we have issue 27 of Fantastic Four. And then there is a nullified variant for Fantastic Four. Oh gosh, magically I've been handed the Expanse variant because that's how good the Fox crew is. They immediately got that to me. That's the variant for The Expanse, issue 1. Next up, also from Boom Studios, Greg Pak's Firefly, issue 24, Blue Sun Rising. DC's up next with issue 10 of Grant Morrison's Green Lantern, season 2. And a beautiful variant cover for Green Lantern, season 2, issue 10. Just fantastic. Next up from Image Publishing, a quarterly comic that comes out just once every 3 weeks. Issue 14 of Headlopper. And it is what it says. Lopping heads and taking names. Next up from Marvel is issue 41 of The Immortal Hulk. Great cover there. The variant cover is cool as well. Also from Marvel, issue 4 of Iron Man. And then just a really well-executed nullified variant from Iron Man issue 4 made our top 5 covers of the week. And for those of you who like the Peach Momoko, the Stormbreakers variant for issue 4 of Iron Man. Next up from DC, we have Justice League, issue 58. Great looking cover. And then the A cover is Justice League 58 right there. Next up from Image Publishing is issue 2 of Kick-Ass versus Hit Girl. Then from Dynamite Publishing, Killing Red Sonja, issue 5. And there's the Killing Red Sonja issue 5 variant cover. Marvel is up next with the Immortal Hulk, issue 1. So I guess they're rebooting that. And it is the King in Black Immortal Hulk. That is why I just picked up on that. Next up is from Titan Comics, issue 2.3, which that's getting a little cute for me, but hey, it's a good read, so I'll give them some slack. Life is Strange. And there's the variant comic for Life is Strange. IDW is up next with Lock and Key in Pale Battalions Go. I'm sorry. Next up, the black and white variant of that. Then from Marvel, we have issue 17 of Ms. Marvel, Magnificent Ms. Marvel. And speaking of Ms., Aftershock is up next with issue 2 of Ms. Catonic, which actually was a pretty good read. I was surprised that I enjoyed it as much as I did. And that's the variant cover for Ms. Catonic, issue 2. Then from Marvel, issue 14 of New Mutants. Boom Studios, issue 14 of Once and Future. Image Publishing brings us issue 1 of Post Americana. Then Boom Studios is up next with issue 2 of Power Rangers. And then we have the Power Rangers yellow cover. And then we have the throwback to Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, issue 59, but it is really issue 2 of Power Rangers. DC is up next with issue 77 of Nightwing. And the beautiful Nightwing variant cover right there. Valiant's up next with issue 10 of Rye from Dan Abnett. Scout Comics is up next with Red Christmas, issue 1. Then from DC, part of their Black Label series, we have Rorschach, issue 3. And then the other cover for Rorschach, issue 3. Then from Scout Comics, we have issue 1 of Sam and his Talking Gun. And then from Marvel, we have issue 16 of Savage Avengers. Thank you. And then the Savage Avengers variant issue is right there. From DC, we have issue 107 of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? And yeah, there is a pause when you say it like that. Next up from Ahoy Comics, there is issue 1 of Second Coming, Only Begotten Son. And to warm Mr. Fox's heart over the holidays, Rick Remender has brought us issue 15 of 7 to Eternity. Quite excited to get that home and read that. Tomorrow, though, I won't read it tonight because it's Tuesday and I'm not supposed to, so it'll be tomorrow. And then there's the variant cover for that. I believe that's Javalia on the front, if I'm not mistaken. It's hard to tell. Issue 1 of Show to Show from Scout Comics. Kind of an odd-looking comic, but very intriguing. Then from Image Publishing, we have issue 17 of Solid Blood. IDW is up next with issue 2 of Star Trek Voyager, Seven's Reckoning. And then from Marvel, we have issue 8 of Star Wars Darth Vader. Great cover on that, top 5 cover of the week. Then we have the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back variant for Darth Vader. And then we have yet another variant for Star Wars Darth Vader issue 8. Then from Image Publishing, we have Stillwater issue 4. DC is up next with issue 28 of Superman. One of our top 5 covers of the week is the Superman 28 variant. Then we have from Marvel, issue 2 of Symbiote Spider-Man. And I believe that's a King in Black tie-in. And that's the variant cover for that. DC is in next with Tales from the Dark Multiverse, Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 1. Then from Marvel, we have issue 2 of Taskmaster. DC is up next with Teen Titans Special as part 6 of the Endless Winter. It is issue 1 of that special. And then that's the variant cover for Teen Titans Endless Winter Special number 1. Next up from Dynamite Publishing, issue 12 of Vampirilla and Red Sonja. And then yet another cover of that. Image Publishing is up next with issue 5 of The Walking Dead. They are reprinting The Walking Dead 1 through the end, but putting them in color this time, and it is all the difference in the world to see this comic in color. And then that's one of the variant covers we have. As is this one, we're trying to bring in several of the variants for that, so you can pick and choose which one you like best. Aftershock Comics is up next with issue 3 of We Live. Boom Studios is in next with issue 4 of We Only Find Them When They're Dead. And then that is the beautiful Virgin cover of We Only Find Them When They Are Dead. And then that is the variant cover of We Only Find Them When They Are Dead, issue 4. And then next up from Marvel, we have issue 2 of Wolverine, Black, White, and Blood. And then also from Marvel, issue 15 of X-Force. And then finally at the end, we have from Action Lab, Zombie Tramp, and that is issue 76. And that looks like all of the comics that we have this week. We want to thank you all that have been doing Christmas shopping here at Fox's. We really, really appreciate it, both here in the comic store and upstairs in Sports Cards and Gaming. We appreciate all of your business, and we hope you have a fantastic holiday. Hope to see you tomorrow on Wednesday, December 16th, 10 a.m. Thanks so much.